Okay, welcome again. My name is Holger. So this is the UsabilityFix event. I quickly would like to tell you how this works. So some of you here applied as startups. I think around 10 startups should be here. And you got a desk with Wi-Fi and your computer. You're probably one or two people. And so the other part of the group are just like people who are interested in startups, mostly like anybody. And they volunteered, so to say, to come by to try out your product, and you watch them try it out. And every 15 minutes, I will start screaming, and then you say goodbye and thank you, and then you move on to the next if you want. If you don't want, you take a break or so, but usually it goes on like this. And also we have pizza. Now it was a bit early, but we have pizza always, and also drinks. Help yourself. The fridge is here. Also, we have name tags so that you can say hi to everyone and you know who is who. So, show a quick round of hands. Who is a tester tonight? So, this is like 10 people now, something like that. Great. Okay, so that fits 10 people, 10 startups. So, this is what we need. I say just like a few words to the startups who have never done usability testing before. It's very easy. And you will go to learn it tonight if you haven't done so. So what you should have brought is your product or prototype or whatever you have where people can get the idea of your product. And you should have Wi-Fi so that it works. And maybe you have brought a colleague to take notes. There's also pens also if you haven't done it. You will need notes. And what then happens is somebody will come to you, you say hello, you don't explain what your startup is doing too much. It's not selling, you're not selling anything tonight. You want to experience how people use your product when you're not there. So, and they don't know you, so they will be honest. I promise they won't be very mean to you, but they will be honest, hopefully. And you give them a quick scenario on what it is about. Say like a friend of you emailed you this link and said it's, this is cool for finding new movies, you should check it out. Something like that, so that people have a rough idea. This is what I just Googled for, right? Or something, or a friend invites you, or you find this kind of idea of a scenario. I hope all of the startups have an idea on what a scenario could be. If not, think about one now. And then you just let them do it. And if the testers start like, should I click here or should I do this now? What you usually say is, what would you do if you would be alone right now? And if I would not be here, or what do you think this does? So that people get, the testers, so like you over there, you just do it like, you just click on through the website what you would do at home. If you're frustrated, you say so. If you said, well, I would try to Google something else, just say so. It's fine, And if you're stuck or so, the people will help you. But I hope nobody gets too stuck tonight. So, what also happens maybe is some people want you to sign up for something. I ask the startups or ask them now to prepare something so that you don't have to use your real name or your real email address. If they didn't prepare anything and they ask you to use your real one, they will delete your profile afterwards. This is just a test, you're not buying anything here. But if there's an online shop and they want to test like, do people get how to go to the payment, they will provide you with something. And it's only 15 minutes anyways. Well, no credit cards, they should give their credit cards, stuff like that. Again, this is not for selling, this is for finding out how if people can use your product, how usable is your product. If you don't have much or so, you can also do it with a competitor's website. But it's, as I said, only 15 minutes. And then I start screaming, you go on. So, does it sound reasonable? Okay, so what questions do we have right now? Anything?
How many rounds of testing?
How many rounds? Well, until nobody wants it anymore. But this is usually maybe 5 rounds or so. So you will figure it out. Also, especially for the testers, if you don't want it to do it anymore, just tell the people so, And after 5 rounds, you usually see more than you have tested this week, right, or last week. It's maybe the first time or so. Yeah?
Can we reduce it to 5 minutes? Because I think previous time 10 minutes was too much.
Well, you can stop whenever you want and people get another drink. So it's not forced to this. It's maximum 15 minutes. It can also be 5 minutes. Also, if it's not your turn or something, well, you're all interested in startups and stuff, you know, talk to each other, say hi. Don't spoil it for the others, you know, what you've seen so much, the testers, but it will be fine. So, and also it should be fun, and what I hope for, my background is in usability, is that you learn tonight that you can actually do this yourself by, I don't know, going on eBay Classifieds and saying, you know, I give you a voucher for a movie theater if you come by me at St. Oberholz for half an hour and I show you something, or a free coffee or whatever. So that you find more random people or maybe customers you have and invite them over, so that you maybe get the habit of doing this once a month. Because this is actually a one-time event for you startups, because I believe you can do it yourself. And if you find this valuable, what I hope is that you will start doing this regularly from now on. Alright? Does it sound good? Okay. So, I would say we start now. So, startups are, so testers, look at me, so we just find, I think all the desks with computers on is a startup. And if not startups, please go to your desk. And just go to random startup. If you don't speak German and it's German, of course you will, and not English, well, you will figure it out and move on to the next one. And if there's not enough startups, just take a break and take another drink and we switch later. Alright? Alright, so let's start.